Pop out the chat. Pop out the chat. So I didn't want to like go ahead and start it yet because we need to figure out some things as a group as to what stickers should count for which.
You just bought yourself a ticket to pretzel.
So we'll wait till YouTube rolls in here so YouTube can have a
Murphy
say too.
69 Justice, Murphy 69 Jam, Murphy 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 69 Justice, Bodmos Ultramod.
So true, Wumpus. Bodmos Ultramod for sure. Wumpus, thank you for the 37 months. But here's where we're at, chat. So I've got two windows of this, right? I have this, and then I also have a Google Doc that I've been working on. I worked on a while ago, which I can go ahead and bring some of that over here. Because the other side of this is it's also going to be specific decks. Like I can only get purple stickers with purple decks. That's the other side of this. So this is multiple facets. But like this is going to be the sheet that we use unless somebody wants to make me a better one. But we got to figure out where some of these things are going to land, right? Because there's a bunch of jokers in here that... and before we even get to it, everything's gonna have a sticker. There's no point in playing a challenge where I don't do all the jokers because then like what's the point? But there's a lot of jokers that we got to figure out what goes what. So like blue sticker on the blue boys, purple sticker on these guys, stuff like that. The current rules that are currently laid out should not massively change. If at all in the first place, no need to hit every single thing off. Yeah, for sure. But like, this would be a blue sticker. This would be a green sticker. This would be a red sticker. This would be an orange sticker. You know, does that make sense? But like, what looks best with superposition? What's going to look best on stuff like Wii or Supernova? Because Supernova is more of a purple, but it could also be a blue. This could be an orange or a purple. Who knows what this is? This is probably going to be red or maybe a black sticker. DNA could be red or blue. This is probably black sticker. This is probably a black sticker. What's going to be on photo, right? Can a Joker get a sticker twice? So yeah, like once I get a sticker on something, so like I can't use these to win. Like I can still use them on my run. I don't know if I want to like completely limit myself from ever using them again and just like take them out of the pool because like I could do that with Banner. But they can't win. They cannot win. So like if I take Mime and I win on Red Stake and this has a red sticker now, we got to reset the profile. Are we using Amy's butt stickers? Wait, what? I must have missed a part of that stream today. I had 1,650 trophies and then tilted all the way back down. Oh, and Super Auto Pets? So, this is what I wanted to talk to you guys about because, I mean, obviously some of these are pretty obvious. Like, Bull's probably going to go here. Card Sharp's going to go Black Stake. You're going to go Black Stake. Campfire's kind of up in the air. But like, this is probably blue. This is most likely red. This is going to be green. This is going to be green. This is going to be orange. This is probably going to be orange. DNA could be red or blue. Yeah, that's what we got to figure out. So, chat, for the gist of it, for those just joining us, the plan is, because this is something that we talked about in the Balatro Discord a while ago, back during Thunk chat. Thunk had this idea of like, what if every Joker had the matching sticker for it, or at least an aesthetic sticker? And we all talked about it for a while. And then I just sort of came up with the name Polychrompletionist because I think that it makes the most sense. But we got to figure out where some jokers are going to land. Like Droll, probably red. I could also make these bigger, but like Bus, is Bus gold? I would assume Bus is probably going to be gold stake. There's going to be a lot that are red. Like the red palette in here is pretty strong. Maybe save ones for DNA or superposition, see what has less. But I also want it to look good, you know? So like, if red looks good on here, we'll go with red. If blue looks better on here, you know, we'll go with blue. So with that being said, which looks better, red or blue? I'm leaning towards red. There's going to be a lot of red. There's a whole lot of red jokers. Blue pops more. And see, that's where things get a little bit like tricky because like some of these, it's like, do I want to contrast it or do I want it to match like the art? Which like some of these are going to be really hard. Like this does not give me a lot of like room to work with on gold stake. I basically need to like build up nothing but glass and hope for the best. But like I feel like this is purple. This is probably blue. We'll leave superposition and DNA to the end. And maybe even I think we need like another category that's like, is it blue or is it red? Aesthetically blue is nicer for me. I can see both sides here. I can see both sides. Maybe this is just a wild card, like whatever I get is what I get with it, but I'm kind of leaning more towards red on this one. But like, what the hell is Stone Joker and Marble Joker and Steel Joker? Are these just white? And this guy, and this guy, and this guy. We don't have a lot on white stake right now, so I guess we could add those. Yeah, I think Cartomancer gets a gold one. Solitaire update looking sick. This isn't Solitaire. We're theory crafting our new challenge. Let me actually pin it in let me pin it in YouTube chat, even though YouTube chat's they'll most likely be lurking. God, I hate the YouTube text box. It's so hard to like read anything because it doesn't flex like Twitch's does. I see why you guys don't like chat much, because the chatting experience is so annoying on YouTube. So this is YouTube. This is the plan. It's called Polychrompletionist. Basically, we get all the matching stickers on all the jokers. We can't use them to win on other stakes, and we're also going to be using specific decks too. Lucky Cat White. I think so. Where is Lucky Cat? I think Lucky Cat works for white stake. Like I could see maybe gold being a predominant color here. But like what, like I feel like if we figure out Jimbo, that sort of sets the, like you got to be orange for sure. You got to be orange stake. If we figure out Jimbo, this will kind of set the stage for everyone else, because there's a lot of things in here like glass and you and you and you, maybe you a little bit, that are just like, I don't know what. Why is there 2 of you? I don't know why there was 2 of you. These guys are all pretty straightforward.
You just bought yourself a ticket to Pretzel Town.
These go orange, red, blue, and green. Hiker is orange. It hardly has any orange in it though. It has more red that's predominant and blue than it does orange. Same with all these guys. Like this is maybe blue. This, like, these could be red or blue. It reads orange from far away. What the hiker does? I mean, maybe because like the brown. But like, that doesn't look right to me, you know? That doesn't feel like it matches. Now, a case could be made for blue. Going on vibes, yeah. I mean, that's what we gotta do. We gotta vibe it out. Like a case could be made for blue for sure, I think. Or a case could be made for red. Hell, even green, since the green is right next to it. Green also very much could work. I'm kind of leaning towards green a little bit. There's a lot that are white, but like not all of them are like fit. Because like this, like that works, that works, that works, that works, that works, that works, that works. But for like Jimbo, oops. Jimbo doesn't really work. Like that doesn't look aesthetically pleasing to me the same way like, or maybe it's black steak because there's like black and red. It doesn't look aesthetically pleasing to me the same way that like, you know, maybe this would. What up, Heavy? What up, Ryan? Chat, we're working together to figure out how some of these other jokers down here are going to work for this new thing that we're doing called Polychrompletionist, where all the stickers have to match. Vagabond, I could see getting orange. You're most likely blue or purple. You feel like purple. You're definitely blue. You could be black steak, honestly. You're either red steak or black steak. I think probably black steak would be the best. Let's clean these up real quick. Boo 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 boo. Wait, did I lose any from that? No, I don't think I did. Vampire, black steak. Yeah, I can see vampire being black steak for sure. Also, I'm getting deja vu right now. I'm getting deja vu. Did we do this before? I feel like we might have done this before. Did we do this? Campfire too? Yeah, campfire for sure. I don't know, like... Gold might look okay on this just because like the fire reflections. Gold might not be that bad on there. I could see black stick though. I kind of like gold a little bit more. I think this one's sort of like up in the air. So let's figure out these guys first, because this will make a lot of the other things easier. We need to be consistent of this. So if Jimbo is going to be red, white, or blue, a lot of these other ones will be too, right? So blue, red, or white. I don't think it's blue. I think it's going to be red or white, if anything, right? Hit the road is gold. It feels more green to me. Hiker for green. I'm leaning towards green on hiker too, for sure. It feels, just because the green is up top, and that's the other thing, like the color right next to it also is going to have an impact on it, because like the blue is definitely the larger, like, majority color here, but red also I think looks the best. But we also have a lot of things in red already, but like I can't control that. That's just how like the colors are, right? Thematically too. So are we gonna, can we align on like, what does this look like? Red here. Now hear me out. This kind of feels like a blue. Abstract kind of feels blue to me, just because the blue is a lot larger than the red is. So can we agree that these guys are red? I think red fits the most for them. So that means that half is red. You're red. Mary Andy. Stuntman. Blue is the dominant color, but it doesn't look good as a blue sticker. It does look good as a red sticker, though. See? I don't know. Maybe just because it's right next to it. Why not use the sticker sprites? I am. That's what these are. What do you mean? Would you ever play Noida? I mean, I own it. It looks like a fun game. It reminds me of Terraria, but I probably won't play it on stream. The issue with a lot of games for stream is that my audience only wants Balatro. So that's all we can really play outside of the occasional non-Balatro thing. You're red for sure. Faceless should be white. So the problem with the white sticker is that it doesn't look aesthetically pleasing to me. The same way like a red sticker would be. Doesn't look as thematically pleasing. I can definitely see the case for like a lot of these Jokers being white sticker. If it's not like a situation like this where like the entire Joker's red. But like this doesn't look as enticing to me. You know? This does, however. The red sticker looks very nice, mostly because it's right next to the hat. Blue sticker is close. What's the game plan here? We're getting we're starting a new profile, unlocked, and we're getting all of the Jokers to have matching aesthetic stickers. So exclamation point polychrome in chat will explain it as much as possible. The other side of this is too, I'm only going to be able to use certain decks. So like we're going to see a lot of red deck, checkered, and maybe anaglyph. Anaglyph for white stickers. Black deck and erratic deck for black stickers. Blue deck, ghost deck. I think anaglyph just kind of like works on almost anything. Or it works on a lot of them. Green deck for green sticker, yellow deck for gold stake. I don't know what to do for orange. Maybe erratic is that too. Zodiac and magic for purple stickers. Stencil also has to be black. Well, the one side of stencil is that it's going to take on whatever color the background of the run is, right? Let's see. Let me just get a Balatro screen in here real quick. So like stencil on most runs, it's gonna look like this. So this could be basically any color. I don't think black stake is particularly wrong, but like this feels like a white stake Joker. Like this feels like it should go up here, as opposed to what we have for black stake with these guys. Like this one I was on the fence about doing black stake, but it also it seems like it fit a little bit more. Like this one could also be red, but I think the black stake with the red in it would look good. Are we just sorting the Jokers for now? But then we're going to play and get the sticker. Like the plan is to play the game. It's not just to match the colors. The plan is to play the game and get stickers on these Jokers. Basically the same way you do Completionist plus, this is Polychrompletionist. So we're going to get matching stickers on everything as opposed to just gold stickers on everything. So at least that's the plan right now. This feels purple. This feels purple or orange. But we have some that we're like on the fence about. Napo, don't do that. Don't do that. That's not funny. Do Scholar as purple just because of Dr. Spectre? Why would Scholar be purple though? Like, I think this looks good. Purple, not so much. There's no purple in this card. So like I said, it needs to be aesthetically pleasing. So I think black stake looks the best on this one. Yeah, we got to plan it out beforehand because I have a bunch of Jokers that I don't know what stickers to put on. So I was looking for some feedback. I feel like this is green. You're definitely blue. Wee's gonna come over here on red stake. Or maybe we just do these white. I don't know. You're gonna be green. So these are the ones that we have left. There's something to be said about this, about runner being red. Onyx feels like black stake, even though the background is blue. But like, what's egg? What's rocket? What's pants? Pants is probably orange. Pants could be orange or blue. Mr. Bones Business Marble all white. Bones Business Marble. I could see that. Those make sense. Those make sense to me. Egg is white. Well, egg is kind of an off-white, you know. Egg is. I think white probably works for egg as well. What about for the rest of these guys? Baseball feels green, but could also be blue. This is also going to be very difficult. This is going to be like our long running challenge until the new the update drops. Cert, I am feeling orange for Cert. I was thinking either gold or orange for Cert. What do we think, chat? Gold or orange? This is orange. Or gold. I'm leaning more towards gold. Gold, actually? Yeah, I'm leaning towards gold because it's very close to this color. Yeah, it feels gold. I like it. Plus, we need some more gold. We need some more gold jokers. Yeah. Good. What kind of whatever. You need anything? Need my card? Sure. Okay. Call me if you need anything. I got my phone. Oh, okay. So these are the ones we got left. I mean, we still got a lot. Gold stake will be hard with this motley crew. Well, yeah, for sure. I basically need to get really good and figure out how to basically do jokerless gold stake. Invisible feels white. I agree. We can put that up here. And like I said, so here's what I was thinking for the rules. Like I can use like the jokers to get to like the anti-8 boss, but I can't win with them. If I win with them, I have to reset the profile because there's no other way to fix it. Like if I use, you know, ramen for a gold stake win, that's not going to count. So what about like steel? Steel feels like it could be black stake. Or maybe it's white. White, yeah. White does look a little bit better. The biggest challenge is going to be this one. This one's not going to be that bad because we got a lot of things that we can work with here, like Yorick, and also I'm not gonna natty the legendaries because that would just take forever trying to find them. We're gonna brainstorm the legendaries because I don't care. Like this is for fun. This isn't for like, you know, I did it unseated. So we're gonna filter for the legendaries because I don't care. But the other side of this is though, like, can I use brainstorm on any of these? Like the lower ones. Can I use, you know, vagabond for white stake? Can I use blueprint for red stake? Because like once I got the stickers on them, I can use them to help me get here. I just can't win with them. Make your own stakes. Yeah. Teal stake. Isn't the challenge too easy with that rule? Well, if I can only use these cards on gold stake, then I can't do anything. Like it's impossible. So like if I prevent myself, like if I can only use these jokers only on this, none of these runs are going to take off. Because I could just not get them and then I would just be resetting constantly. Yeah, the gold stick ones are going to be difficult. But like if I do a blue stake run and I sticker blue sticker, and let's say I have one of these jokers. Let's say I have, you know, card sharp and a blueprint comes up. This will guarantee, like blueprint and card sharp will guarantee that I win. But like, I'm not going to get a blue sticker on here because I've already gotten it here. If I do like a lockout, this will be impossible to even like win runs on. Cause like the other side of that is then I just use banner and I just, whenever I get something stickered, I just remove it from the game. And then we could do it that way. So like that's the other side of it. It's either we do, I can use higher sticker jokers on lower sticker runs if I want, because it's not going to replace the sticker, or I use banner, and once I get a sticker, I completely remove it from the game. But then people be like, oh, well that, you know, gold stake is going to be easy because you can only get these jokers. It won't be. Like this is going to be a nightmare to do. Like I basically will have to go into gold stake with a jokerless mindset. You know, even orange stake is going to be kind of difficult. Dusk is orange and purple. What would look the best? Because once again, this is coming from like aesthetics. Like purple looks pretty nice, but it is an orange background. I'm thinking purple. Yeah, gold will definitely be a nightmare with only those. That's why we need to, that's why I think it's fine to allow higher sticker ones on lower stakes, just for the sake of completing runs. Because like, trust me, once we get into the higher stakes, it's going to be a nightmare. Like we're not going to survive runs without doing it. I think Dusk is a good purple candidate. Hologram for black stake. I could see that. It's not entirely like this color in game. It's a little bit different. It looks more like this. Oh, that's a terrible picture. Give me a hologram run. Jesus. Google, what are you doing, man? So like it's a little bit more of a green with like that sort of bloom of like kind of a blue around it. I think black stake is probably fine. I think we go with black stake there. What about this fella? This feels like purple or blue to me. Hologram feels green. Yeah, that one's kind of up in the air. Completionist plus with all polychrome? No, that'd be impossible. Like, I'd need to hit wheels every single time, or just basically play on ghost deck and hex everything. No, this is getting matching stickers on all the jokers. Like as close to matching as possible. All right, so what's Rocket? Rocket could be black sticker. Rocket could also be red. Both are options, I think. I'm leaning more towards black stake because it sort of blends in with the black background. Now what is this? Probably orange. That probably fits orange the best. Gold? I can hear your argument for gold. I could see it. Chat, gold or orange? Really need good deck fixing for the gold stake ones? Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be very interesting. Honestly, gold. Gold looks better. Yeah, I'm thinking gold too. Oh boy, we get to play straights on gold stake. What up, Visa? We thinking purple for throwback? I think purple looks good for throwback. Orange? Green? Maybe green for flower pot? Yeah, green. Green. I think flower pot's green. What about hit the road? Hit the road green? Maybe blue? Oh god, sorry. I blue banged you. I could see blue. Road is black? Yeah, but the grass is green. Maybe if like the road was like up here and it was like a reverse. Yeah, this one's a toughie. This one's got options. Or maybe we make this gold. Hold on. Hear me out. Hear me out. It's the sun now. Thoughts? I know it goes against the rest of it, but like gold sticker being a sun is pretty good. Everything looks good with gold? Okay. Let's test that theory. Shit, everything does look good with gold. This doesn't look good with gold. This doesn't look good with gold. This doesn't look good with gold. One in chat for Golden Sun Hit the Road. 2 in chat for one of the other ones. We did say aesthetically pleasing stickers were allowed. I'm seeing a lot of ones. I think we're gonna go. We gotta give ourselves some options. Like this crew is already too motley. We gotta give ourselves some options. Plus the big sign is yellow, and it's closer to the gold than it is the orange. I'm biased because I just like the Joker. You just want to see me have a hard time doing hit the road on gold stake. Like, I already know this is gonna be a nightmare. This is gonna take the longest time. I mean, this is gonna take a long time regardless, but this is for fun. This is for just like some regular stream content while we wait for the update. Will we finish this? Probably not, but we'll give it a shot. Just something unique that nobody else is doing, so we'll do it. All right, now the rest of these guys. Shortcut green. I could see green, I can see blue. I feel like blue fits better. Green for baseball card. That looks pretty good. Shortcut white. See what that looks like. There is an argument to be had for white stake here. It sort of blends in with the cloud. Where's Cavendish? Cavendish is in green because there's a lot of green. I will make a Google Doc that has everything in it like this. Oh yeah, I already had Joker stencil up here in white. Some of these we already have up here. I have Brainstorm in white. I don't know. That doesn't look good. Does that look good? We'll discuss it later. But yeah, I think this is green for sure. Pardon me. This is green. This could be white. White or blue. 1 in chat for white, 2 in chat for blue. They both kind of blend in. Try green. Green doesn't. Green. There's no green in this. There's no green in this. Oh, this one's kind of split. This one's kind of split. We'll put it in the ballpark. We'll put it in the superposition DNA ballpark. I feel like you're red. I'm just gonna go ahead and move you over to red because you feel red. Photo. Hello, photo. Blue, maybe a purple. This background is very weird, reddish, bluish purple. What are we thinking about for photo? Photo purple? I could see photo being purple. I can also see red. We got a lot in red. Red photo. All right, chat. 1 for red for photo. 2 for purple. I think blue stands out too much. 1 for red, 2 for purple. I'll give you both views. Okay, we're getting a lot of 2s. Purple it is. All right, what about Square Man? Red or blue? I'm kind of vibing with blue, not gonna lie. Photo orange? Nah, it stands out a little bit too much. It needs to be a purple or a red. The orange is a little too harsh. Red's too messy with the hat. I do be liking the blue. I do be liking the blue. We need to balance these bad boys out if we can. Well, we can't. Like it's dependent on like what colors were used, you know? It's kind of hard to just like kind of arbitrarily assign some of these, even though we are just basically arbitrarily assigning some of these. To-do list feels blue because that's just gonna replace the 0 or the O on it. To-do list feels blue to me, even though it's a yellow card, and you know, maybe orange or gold would be better. What about stuntman? I think there's an argument for maybe any of these 3. Yellow card mention? Way away from here I'll be. White? But there's so many other colors in here. I could see white. White or black? Stuntman's kind of a tricky one. I don't think black. I think it's either white or blue, but I think I'm leaning towards white on this one. White for stuntman. All right, what about pants? Pants is either orange or blue. Whoops. Can I click? I can't click? 1 in chat for blue, 2 in chat for orange. I'm leaning orange. Blue disappears? It kind of does. That's why I'm more leaning towards orange. Blue is closer to the blue on the pants. Orange is off. I also agree with that. Both are valid. Both are valid. 3 for black. Black stick isn't going to look good on pants. There's no predominantly like black color choices here, because like even this gray is not the same gray as this. See, this is lighter. I think we gotta go blue. Yo, what up, Amy? Amy, I enjoyed your stream today. It was very fun. Amy, can you shout yourself out and everybody go follow Amy right now? She streams all the time, but she is my Monday stream of choice. All right, now obelisk. You, Amy, you said that you shout people out. You are people. Blue or purple for the obby? Both look decent. Or maybe black steak? I don't know, that looks pretty good too. Yeah, I think it's black steak. Purple? All right, let's take a looky-loo. I'm more leaning to blue than I am purple. I thought the text in here was a little bit of a darker shade than it is. But I think it's between these two. I'm stinking it's between these two. You can't go and follow Amy? Why not? I mean on Twitch. Oh, it's because you're already following her? I like how black is almost the exact saturation. I mean, it's mostly because like the color for black and Balatro is actually just a dark gray. And there's no real like, and here's the thing. Here's the thing that probably not a lot of people are as familiar with because they don't give a shit about like the colors of stuff the same way I do. This color right here for the outline of all the Jokers is the same. The color for the Joker text, like this like dark gray / black, is all the same. The only thing that's paletted in this game are the outlines, the red of the hats, the orange of the hats, the blue of like the, you know, whatever it's called, and the Joker text. Everything else is just like, you know, whatever color he wanted to use, he used. Which is unfortunate for us when we're trying to fit it into a box of a steak, because like not all of them are gonna like really fit. But I think for obelisk I'm leaning towards black steak, just because like the majority of it, you know, the obelisk is black, or what, I put that in purple. Black steak, there we go. But the blue kind of hits a little bit better. All right, what about this guy? What about, it feels green to me. Is that crazy? Like it feels green, but like a statement could be made for orange, I guess. But it feels green. Is that crazy? Blue abstract, please. I'm leaning towards blue on abstract. Olbap orange. I can see it. Not crazy. Green works for me. It just, because it feels like it's the grass of the wall, right? Like the orange, if this was orange, it'd be more faded. Like the green just like sort of hits the grass, like especially right at the spot that it is. It just looks like it's part of the moss. Yeah, mossy sticker, exactly. I'm leaning towards green on this one. And remember, this is all just for fun too, so like we're not gonna take this too seriously. But like we do want it to match as close as possible. I'm gonna make an executive decision. I do like blue. I do like blue for abstract. And I like red for misprint. Executive decision. All right, now what about Andrew? Do we like blue for Andrew? Or red for Andrew?
What's up? Okay.
Thank you. Everybody say thank you, Danny, for being awesome. Can we get some claps in chat for Danny? Because she's the best. Amy said Danny. She went Amy. Orange? Okay. State your case. State your case for orange. She's been busting her butt lately. She just started her new job and she's been cooking. I recently realized that negative isn't exactly opposite RGB. Yeah. So the negative is a shader. It's not just an inverse color. And for those that were back in the demo days, there were some specific jokers that when they were flipped in that shader did not look great. So they had to be manually tweaked. But the negative shader does, you know, behave differently depending on the card. The oranges is accent and personal style. I can see the orange to a degree. I think it's between orange and blue for me. 1 for blue, 2 for orange, chat. You thinking red? There's only so much red. The majority of the color is like this yellowish orange, and then blue is like right up here. What did I say 2 was again? I don't remember what I said 2 was. 2 was orange? Yoda unseen? Two is orange? Okay, you swayed me with orange. You swayed me with orange. Because like if this guy's orange, this guy's orange, and this, I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. You sold me. I've been sold. Then I think by that same accord, To the Moon is probably orange as well. That's the majority color here. All right, let's get a tricky one. Driver's license. Red? Blue? White? Okay. Speak on that. White stake voters, speak on that. What's your case? License is white, true. But the top of it is blue. And right by the hair is red. Blue makes sense. It's a white card, basically. Yeah, but it's got like an accent color of red. White, so you don't have to suffer with a mid joker at higher stakes. Whoa, 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 whoa! You're saying driver's license is mid? Driver's license is dope. Blue is too deep of a blue. I'll give you that. In Europe, the corner of the driver's license are also blue. Gold, so you don't have to suffer with a mid joker and higher stakes. I don't think gold will work on this. No way it's not red if not white. The blue is barely blue. Yeah, fair. All right, we'll eliminate blue from the conversation. 1 in chat for white, 2 in chat for red. Black stake? No, I don't think it's black stake. Hold on, you might be cooking with something here. Wait a minute. Nah, it stands out too much. It stands out too much. 1 is white. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So white. Schwip. All right, you sold me. Stone Joker. White stands out too much. Red's okay. Blue kind of hits. Not gonna lie, blue's kind of hitting. Stone is weird. Yeah, stone's weird. Maybe black? Where did we put marble? Oh, we put marble over in white. Let's see what black looks like. I think it's white. Gray steak. We'll make a new steak. It's muted like green. I think white kind of works. If there's a gray steak, it'd fit, no question, for sure. For sure. I'm thinking white too. Blue? All right. 1 in chat for white, 2 in chat for blue. We'll leave it up. We'll leave it up to the little democratic process. 1 for white, 2 for blue. Oh, this one's split. White's winning by 1 right now. I think it's white steak. Yeah, I think it's white steak. All right. Driver's license is done. All right, the remaining ones. The remaining ones. Some of these are going to be easier than others. Okay, let's do trading card. Let's look at trading card real quick. This feels purple. This feels red. This feels not blue. Maybe orange. Purple, 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 orange. Trading purple, red. Easily red. This one's a difficult one too. Any of the ones with like the swirly backgrounds are weird. I think 10-4 Good Buddy is blue. We're not even gonna worry about that one. Orange looks sharp also. I'm kind of agreeing with the orange, honestly. There's a lot of very red, oranges colors here, as opposed to blues and purples. I think I'm going to eliminate purple, much to the chagrin of the voting audience, because I see a lot of purples in here. Purple on the top right, orange on the bottom left. I mean, it is, but like a lot of these are purple. I agree. But like a lot of this is red and orange. And the purple kind of stands out. Purple low-key good. All right, I'll defer to purple on this one for you guys. I think that's fine. All right, this fella.
You just bought yourself
Red?
a ticket to Pretzel Town, buddy.
Or orange.
I'm excited to see this play out.
I don't know how long this is gonna last, but I am too. Guru, thank you for the 6 months. White. We can make it black like his eye patch. Thoughts? Thoughts? Everybody's saying orange now. Okay, hold on. let me bring orange back over here. Black hits. It works. Low-key cooking. It kind of looks like his eye patch a little bit. Gold for swashbuckler is a hill I will die on. Okay. You want to die on that hill? Let's see how it looks. I'm not hating it. I'm not hating it. Not a big fan of the orange. The orange does kind of stand out. It be his booty? Oh. All right, I'm sold. I'm sold. Gold it is. And here's the other thing. We can just get like gift card and just juice him up like crazy. All right, I like that. I like that a lot. I like it. Let's do smeared. Red. White. Or green. No, I'm just kidding. Or blue. This one's tough. But I feel like since we made Jimbo red, that like this might have to follow. But the blue looking kind of good. I'm leaning red. Red is an option. That's the weird thing with the Jimbos, man. Is like some of them look good with blue, some of them look good with red. White feels like it blends in. I agree. You can do opposite. Green to merge with the red and blue. That red and blue don't make green. It makes purple. Blue on smeary looks good. I kind of like blue on smeared as well. What stake is shortcut assigned to? Shortcut is on... Where did we put shortcut? I think we put it as green. Where do we put shortcut? Am I drunk high? Where the hell did we put shortcut? No, we didn't put it on gold. Oh, we haven't figured out shortcut yet. We're still figuring out shortcut. Smeared is red. Yep, smeary is probably red. I mean, I can see the red. But blue feels nicer to me. Is that crazy? What am I looking at? Pin message. We're starting a new challenge called Polychrompletionist where we get matching stickers on all the Jokers. We cannot win with a non-aesthetic matching sticker, or we have to reset the profile. So if we get Perkio on gold stake somehow and it gets a gold stake sticker, we have to reset the profile. Perkio can only ever have a green sticker. Blueprint can only ever have a blue sticker. And so on and such. So we're grouping them right now because there was a couple left over that we weren't sure where this one hit. Pin message is gone? Well, I meant on YouTube. Because I don't have commands on YouTube. All right, 1 in chat for smeared to be blue, and 2 in chat in for it to be red. Acrobat's probably blue. We'll get to Acrobat in a second. Acrobat is also like this. This one's a little tricky. A lot of Twitch chat is saying blue. A lot of YouTube chat is saying red. I think the blues have it though. There's a lot more blues. Also YouTube, if you want your vote to be counted, you just gotta come out alert them and type a 1 or a 2. But I think we're gonna settle with blue for smeared right now. All right, drunkard. Red, black, or green. All of them look good in my opinion. Watching the stream to calm down. I can't find my study guide for my final. Well, welcome to the chill stream. We're going to be doing some gold stake streaks after this. A lot of people saying green. I think the green does look good. I think these all are aesthetically pleasing. There's not a lot of green in here, but the green accents it very nicely. Don't listen to Twitch. It's red. Black looks nice, so does green. I think green looks good. I like green. I like green on this one. How are you not even considering red on drunkard? I did. It's right here. Is right here. I'm asking chat what they think. This was the second one I put up. Actually, this was the first one I put up. Like I said, these all look good. But if I'm going off of vibes, when I look at this, green hits better to me. I'm realizing from this, I tend towards accents. It's relative to me. Sometimes an accent looks good. Sometimes it matching looks good. Bold suggestion for white. Okay. I'm not in disagreement. What I will say is I think the other colors look better. What about orange? We can see what orange looks like. A little less so. A little less so. All right, we're gonna poll this one. We're gonna poll this one because this one I'm on the fence on like all of them. So drunkard, green, red, black. I'll throw white in there too. 1 minute vote on Twitch. I'm not allowing you to use Murph Bucks to influence this. You each get 1 vote. Poll is up. I don't know if we can do polls on YouTube or not. Oh, we can. Drunkard. We'll do it on YouTube too. Drunkard. Red, black, green, white. Start poll. All right, YouTube and Twitch, get your bets in. Green's winning right now on Twitch at 14 to 2 to 2 to 2. It's 70% to 30% on the other ones. Red's winning on YouTube right now by a large margin. But there's only 5 votes on YouTube. Stop listening to Twitch. I'm listening to everybody. There's just more people voting on Twitch. I'm listening to everyone. Also, just remember, this is just for fun. This is just for fun. So green won on YouTube. There are 3 votes for red. So we will add the red votes to Twitch's as well. So that means there's 5 votes for red, 16 for green, 3 for black, and 2 for white. So I think we got to go green. Bro, 16 votes for green. I'm trying to do the democratic process and let it all play out, okay? Everybody has a voice here. But also, here's the thing, chat. I'm gonna make this publicly available. Like this sheet is gonna be publicly available. So if you want to do it, you can move them around however you want. We've seen how that works out. What, the democratic process? I've been going with the majority rules the whole time. All right, what about idle? Idle could be orange. Idle could be, where'd my blue go? Idle could be blue. Idle could be white. Idle can't be anything else, I don't think. Maybe red. Hold on, chat. I'll be right back. I gotta take a phone call real quick. Sorry, that's my dad. My dad was checking in to see if I got caught in the tornado because we had tornadoes near here. So what are we stinking here, chat? I gotta be honest with you, I don't like any of these for idle. Once again, idle is both a bad Joker and also an aesthetically unpleasing Joker to match a steak with. Like, I guess orange? What fish do you think the idle likes? Goldfish. Oh, gold steak. We didn't even consider that. Gold? Everyone's saying gold in Twitch chat too. Carp? Idle probably does like carp. Okay, I think we got another gold steak. I think we got another gold sticker. That's gonna suck. Idle on gold steak is god awful. I don't know what you guys are doing to me. Why can't it be white steak? All right. Smeared, I'm putting back over here. Wait, did we settle? No, we settled on smeared. Never mind. All right. This only has two options. This has red, and this has blue. I like both of these. I don't dislike either of these. I think either one of them is fine, and maybe this one's a toss-up. They're making me suffer. Y'all really are putting gold stake on idle. 1 in chat for blue, 2 in chat for red. Actually, we'll do another poll. We'll do another poll. There's no other like I'm not doing gold on this one. Gold doesn't look good. So rebate. Red, blue. Start poll. Did the poll go on? Did the poll go up on Twitch? The poll disappeared for me on Twitch. Is it still up? It didn't go? Rebate. Red. Blue. Poll is already active. Huh? Am I drunk high? Oh, okay. It just ended. It didn't show up for anybody. There we go. Rebate's up. Blue's winning on YouTube by 5-1. Red so far is winning on Twitch. You got like 30 seconds if you want to vote. I'm not rigging anything. This is a collaborative process. Seven to 5 on Twitch. Oh, it's neck and neck, 50-50. It's 7-7. YouTube or Twitch, get your votes in. Red's winning by 1. It's 8-7, 53-47. With about 25 seconds left, it's tied up again, 50-50, 8-8. It's neck and neck. Oh, with blue taking a commanding lead of 1 right now, 53-47%, with about 15 seconds remaining. Any red voters in chat? Any red voters in chat? Oh, blue, 8-10. Oh, here comes another red, 9-10. Is it gonna? Oh, blue barely wins. And if you add in the remaining voters on YouTube, that is 17 to blue and 12 to red. So the Blues have it. The Blues have it. Welcome to the blue team. Mail-in rebate. All right. Here's the stinky ones. And by stinky, I mean like, what are these going to be? I don't even know. These all have multiple options. And those options are red and blue. We got 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 red. Well, this one isn't going to be red. I think we said, what, white for this one? These are our options. Let's start off with Acrobat here. We run the polls again. Acrobat. Red, blue. I'll give this one 2 minutes. Acrobat, red or blue? It's yellow, not blue? There's no yellow stake. Acrobat, red or blue, YouTube? What do you got? Poll is up. Red's taking a commanding lead, 7-4, 8-4, 9-4 for red team on Acrobat. Oh, it's 50-50 on YouTube. Red's winning now on YouTube, 3-2, 9-4. If any blue stake enjoyers, you better show up quick, because red's running away with it right now. It's 9-6. My option is losing. Vote blue. Yellow more like marshmallow. Ha, get owned. You got me. Amy's abstaining. No, Amy, you can't abstain. You abstain because gold? Gold? Let's see how that looks. I can be swayed. I'm not vibing with it too much, but it also does kind of look like the hula hoop down here. Clean. I agree with Amy. I'm gonna have to veto this one though, because the majority colors of this are red and blue. Olympic medal. It doesn't hit the same for me. It doesn't hit the same for me. Doesn't hit the same. It's not rigged. I respect it. I think this has become a red Joker. There's a lot of red. There's a whole lot of red. Thank you for voting though. All right. Blue enjoyers, your moment in the spotlight isn't over yet, because we got another red versus blue. This is Rooster Teeth all over again. Super pause. Red, blue. You got 2 minutes. Go. Same with you, YouTube. Superposition. Red or blue. It's not rigged. Red or blue. Purple is funny. I mean, it is, but it doesn't look good. I want it to look good. Like that red on purple just does not, like it clashes too much for me. Red's winning so far. Blue's winning so far on YouTube or on Twitch. Blue's taking a commanding lead. 9-6. Nice. 6-9. 6 for red. Now it's 7 for red, 10 for blue. YouTube says 57% for red, 43% for blue, 62% now for red. Oh, I don't have to do the math. I wish they showed the numbers on YouTube. They just show the number of votes and the percentage. 8 votes. I think it's like 5-3 red to blue on YouTube, and 12-7 for blue on Twitch. Now, if I want to cast my vote, I'm casting my vote for red on superposition. I can see the contrast here. I can see the contrast. I appreciate the contrast. But I'm feeling red. I'm feeling red on this one. 9 votes on YouTube. 67%. Nice. I'm interested to see what the lineup. Here's a link with the Joker stickers. Can you DM it to me? Can we? I almost posted that copy pasta in Frost chat. Superposition is 1 with blue. So 16 votes total for blue with YouTube and Twitch combined. And then red, it's probably like 6 by itself, so 19. So I think it's blue. I think we got a new blue boy. There's a lot of blue and red. One sec, chat. Oh, you're talking about like the stickers to be like the right size. Yeah, I have those. I just pulled these in just because I already have them in Figma. I appreciate that though. Yeah, thank you, Bean. I appreciate that. Yeah, I got all the assets in a folder. I sent one to Doc a long time ago. Cause there's a website that just has all the sprite sheets, and I just cut them all out. But yeah, that's perfect. Thank you for sending that to me. Wait, Jono says, where's Jono? I don't see Jono. Where's Jono? What up, Lars? What up, Nate? All right. Now let's move on to, is there any other thoughts for shortcut? I'm open to other thoughts on shortcut. This is going to be a nightmare, just letting you know. He came in when we were polling. Hi, Jono. I thought I saw him earlier, but I might have missed him. You liked green. Sell me on green. Sell me on green. Can we try red? We can try anything. I'll try anything once. I don't hate it. And like, to be fair, these aren't like the exact scaled stickers, but we can get the general idea. I like the red. I'm coming around to it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm coming around to it, but there's only a little bit of red in this. I prefer blue on shortcut, to be honest. I think it mixes well with the sky. I'm in agreement with you. I think the white mixes with the clouds and the blue mixes with the sky. The walls facing inward are green. Technically, this is a blue gradient. If I hover over here, you can see this is a blue gradient. Well, not a blue gradient, a blue shadow. Like, yeah, the walls are kind of like a yellowish green, but the majority of this, if I pulled out all the colors, it'd be a blue gradient. Red is the most aesthetic. I'm not disagreeing with that. I think aesthetically this does look nice. I'm leaning towards blue myself, but we'll leave this up to the polling audience. So we got shortcut. I'll let this one run longer. So we'll go red, white. I'm gonna say no to green. So we got red, white, or blue. I'm gonna let this one run for 3 minutes. YouTube, you get it as well. Shortcut. Red, blue, white. Start poll. I don't like any of them. This is a weird card. This is a weird card. Like, the only other thing that we could try would be gold, and we do the same thing and we say that it's the sun. I can take the poll down if we're going to go the sun route again. There are 2 reds. Whoops. I guess I got to take the poll down anyways. How do I end the poll? I can't take the poll down. End poll. New poll. Red, blue, white. I apologize. I voted red too. All of YouTube is voting for blue. The entirety of YouTube went blue. Let's get green out of here. Sorry, green voters. I don't hate gold, but it's a tough call. I agree. It is a tough call. No one's voting for blue on Twitch. Wow. Okay, we got 1 vote for blue on Twitch. A lot of whites right now. It matches the walls nicely. I can see that. So what I'll say is, we chose gold for Hit the Road. Not a diverse audience. We chose white, or we chose gold for Hit the Road, and we said it's the sun. We could do the same for shortcut. And like, both of these are miserable for me. Well, not so much this. This makes it a lot easier. But it looks like white is winning on Twitch by a large margin. You chose gold for Hit the Road and not black? Yeah, because like, with it being up here in the sky, it didn't look good. If it was like if this is how the card looked, yeah, for sure. Black sticker works on that. But that's not what the card looks like. Also, it's rare to see Amy caps locking in my chat. Like, she's very opinionated about that one. Wait, new lore idea. Shortcut is after hit the road because he tried to take a shortcut. It could be the little town at the end of the mountain here. Blue's winning on YouTube. 7 votes. I voted for the least popular option because I see all. Can we redo hit the road? No, we all talked about how it's the sun. I think gold looks good on this one. What else would this be? Green? Feel passion because the road is black? All right, last seconds for the votes. I think shortcut's going white. Yeah, the gold also matches the sign. It's the closest color to the gold. It's definitely not green. And nobody liked blue either.
Holy wind.
Black just stands out too much. I will say, Amy, I've never seen you this like and I'm not making fun. I've never seen you like this engaged with anything Balatro related before. I love it. I just don't think that it clashes too much for me. If the road was closer to the colors outside of just right here, you might have a case. Jack Black too. All right, now you guys are just getting silly. Okay, white has won for shortcut. Unless there are any other thoughts here around possibly gold, with it being the same as the sun for hit the road. Can I post a screenshot somehow? Want to give you a soft smile? Airhater, you can post it in my Discord if you want. Also, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Where's Danny? Danny's downstairs. She's probably still working. Gold for shortcut. Does anyone else feel the same? Do we want to run another? Do we want to re-poll this with gold and white, or are we okay with white? We're getting a revote on hit the road. We all agreed on it being gold. We said that it being the sun was a good idea. I wasn't there. Paid Amy chatter spotted. White's okay. Gold for shortcut. Recount. Can Amy make polls not asking for a coup or anything? Technically she can. Technically she can. I'm coming over and me and Danny are going to listen to Sabrina Carpenter on full blast. Oh no, not that. Anything but that. You act as if I don't already live in that household. Danny's always blasting something. Espresso would be an orange steak kind of song. I mean, espresso is, or well, if it's a martini espresso, it's brown. I can't wait for later, despite my stress. My friend are getting together, getting zonked and watching RuPaul Drag Race. That sounds awesome. Hell yeah. Yo, what up, Benjamin? Do you have something that you'd like to add? Because I'm moving shortcut over to white steak. Posted in photographical. Okay, hold on. Holding. What is was going through my screenshots for this and there was something on old flashback? Whose chat was that in? That wasn't in my chat. That's hilarious though. Fuck you, thanks for playing. That must have been back during the demo days. Air hater, that's got it. That's in Zeddy's at Hearthstone. Yeah, I was about to say that looks like Hearthstone. It was a GG emote. Oh, that's so good. Also, hope you've been doing well, Air Hater. It's good to see you. What's red? What's red? Yeah, for those of you not in the Discord, exclamation point Discord to join it. This is the picture that Air Hater posted. This was Thunk saying GG to somebody, and their emotes for BTTV or 7TV take GG and change it to FU. Oh man. I mean, shortcut red does look nice, but like the polling audience has said white steak. All right, now this one's gonna be split. I feel. Okay, I feel like that's collusion.
I don't know. I have no part in this. I was just told what to say.
Danny said, "I'm supposed to tell you that Amy is right." And that she has no part in this. She's just supposed to say that Amy's right because she doesn't know what we're doing.
Wait, I do, but I don't know what we're talking about.
I put shortcut in red. No, I didn't. I put it in white. Oh, I did put it in red. Whoops. Sorry. We're matching jokers to all the colors.
I know. I don't know which particular argument.
Amy is saying that for Hit the Road, we voted on gold because gold was going to be the sun. Amy is saying black steak because Danny just said, "Ooh, I like the sun."
Listen, Amy, I'm sorry.
And then Amy is saying black because of the road, because of the asphalt. But Danny, the first thing she said was like, "I don't know, gold's pretty good for the sun."
I do like the sun idea, and it matches the sign.
It also, that's what we said. We said it matches the sign. Amy, this is unfair what we're doing to Danny right now. This is unfair.
The problem with the black steak is that it also has the red in it.
Yeah, exactly. If it didn't have the red in it, there'd be more of a case.
Yeah.
But it does have red in it, and we can't change that.
Yeah. Whereas all of the colors in the gold steak do match the rest of the Joker.
The colors in the gold steak do match.
Sorry, Amy.
How dare you put my wife in a predicament between choosing her husband and her good friend Amy? How dare you? Yo, what up, Callie? Also, Izzy's upset now.
Oh my god.
She's just yelling. She doesn't like it when we raise our voices. She gets very upset. So me yelling right there has upset her. Come here, baby.
She's like, no, it's
I
5
don't want
minutes
to.
until dinner time, and I'm not going over there.
Like, everybody's making valid points that, like, yeah, it matches the sign, it matches the text, matches the road. The red throws it off.
The red, yeah.
Like, this is the same color. This is the same color. The gold is very close to the yellow. It matches. Like, this is even like the lines in the road.
Yeah.
And it's the sun.
I don't know, man. It's really hard to argue against it.
All right. The last one.
Okay, now
This one's tough.
This you go insano mode and put green.
Green? I mean, I'm hearing everybody out. I'm hearing everybody out on these.
I just want to cause arguments.
Danny's going the chaos route.
Actually, it doesn't look bad.
It doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look as good as these two do. Purple, mix the colors.
Purple. Wait, that's a good idea though.
Feeling white steak for DNA maybe? The problem with that is that like there's so many other more dominant colors. Like the background is white, sure, but the red or the blue is more aesthetic to me.
I like the idea of purple though.
Well, the thing is, we didn't do purple for where did we put superposition? Where the hell did we put superposition? Am I drunk high? Did I just delete it? Oh, it's right here. We didn't do purple. We didn't do purple for this one because mostly the purple wouldn't have looked good on top of the red.
That's blue?
Yeah, this one's blue. In between DNA, there's 3 red stripes and 2 are blue. Looks more red to me than blue. Well, this is why we're going to put it up for a vote. From an artist standpoint, red could mean danger. Meaning hit the road and black stand out could mean danger. Stop. Do not go forward. Thus, I mean, you're not wrong. Red is a warning sign. Yellow is a caution sign. Green means go. Rebate we put in blue. Rebate is in blue. We just gotta. You're right. We do just gotta fidget spin about it. Hold on. Let me fidget about this. You guys remember these?
Good spin.
You guys remember these?
That's a good spin right
In Japan, red means good things. I mean, red can mean good things here too. Red means sale and discount.
Come on.
But from a UX standpoint, with accessibility, red normally means warning, yellow means caution, and green means good to go. Blue is informative. All right. I will grant you the purple. I don't like the purple. I'm just gonna say this right now. I don't like the purple because aesthetically, there's no purple in here. There's zero purple in here. But I will allow the purple. Gold on DNA. There is a little bit of yellow, but I don't think gold really hits. Yeah, gold doesn't hit the same way. Blue next to it makes it feel more balanced. I'm leaning towards blue myself. Here's what we'll do. We'll vote red and blue. And then whoever wins between red and blue will go up against purple. But I have the final say. Oops. Could not delete poll. I can't delete my poll. All right. DNA. Red, blue. I'll give you all 3 minutes. Poll is up. YouTube, your turn. DNA, red, blue. Get your votes in. Blue's winning 8-3 right now on Twitch. Red's winning on YouTube by a lot. I'm putting my suit on for this one. Gonna go Brooks Brothers, right? On your butts if it doesn't go my way. Careful now. Not Brooks Brothers. Anything with that. Is Brooks Brothers still a thing? Blues winning 13-7. It's split on YouTube, 55-45. Please center the red on the DNA. What do you mean center it? There you go. It's centered now. That's not where the sticker goes. It's slightly lower than the blue. I mean, like they're not. This is not the right size for the stickers, anyways. No, God. Hey, that's what centered means. This is right justified. This is not where this is not the size of the stickers or where it's going to be entirely, anyways. But this is just giving us a general idea. Gold DNA is tough. Gold, there's no gold in DNA. It's 15-7 on blue on Twitch. Have to drive, chat. I'm trusting you to make good decisions. We won't. Don't worry. Thanks for hanging out, Amy. Drive safe. I'm ringing Georgia right now just in case. We're gonna do any runs today? Yeah, we're gonna do some gold stake after we get done with this. I just wanted to get this conversation out of the way that we're gonna do some gold stake. We're gonna do some gold stake streaks. I think Blue's winning this one. I think Blue's winning it. Oh, you meant Polychrompletionist? No, because I got to get some things set up for it first. I got to clear out some... I want to get some some mods installed, handy, and some other things. I want to get those installed before we do this. But we're just gonna do some gold stick streaks because I have not been sleeping well for like the past month. My brain is mostly fried with the exception of like this stuff. So we're just gonna do some gold stick streaks. We will start it on we'll start it on Friday though. What was decided for shortcut? White steak. Looks like blue is 1 for DNA. DNA, welcome to the blue team. All right, here is our roster. For white steak. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. White steak. Canio Buskin Cat. Chad Mime. Astronaut. Riff Raff. Stone and Marble. Shortcut. I'm not gonna, you can see them all. You can see them all. I'm not gonna name them all. I will make a spreadsheet. I have this one up here. I'm gonna add the rest of them too. Now, the other side of this is, do we want to be really dorky with this? And only use matching decks for these? Or am I allowed to use any deck? This is the lineup. Yeah, we can't go past the deck stake. So the thought was this. So we come up here. Anaglyph can be used on white stake. Red deck and checkered, and possibly Anaglyph for red. Green can use green deck only. Black stake can use black deck and erratic deck. Blue deck can be ghost, blue, or Anaglyph. Magic can be purple or zodiac. There's nothing for orange though, except maybe erratic. And then yellow deck is gold stake. Can you show the gold sticker ones? Yeah, it's gonna be a nightmare. This one's gonna be a nightmare. We have to sticker the decks. Okay. Well, I'm doing it on an unlocked profile. I can't go through a brand new. It's gonna be an unlocked profile. Abandoned deck for orange? Yeah, possibly. Some really good jokers in gold stake? Yeah, you're telling me. Balatro decks. Let me bring all these in real quick. Balatro sprite sheet. Let me bring the decks in real quick. So I guess like we could also do yellow deck for we could do yellow deck for orange stake if we wanted. But like the idea was possibly like I could only use specific decks to get these stickers. Or can I use, oh, I guess abandon would work for orange. Abandon would work for orange. Okay, can I ask a question? Does Brainstorm feel like orange deck? I feel like Brainstorm does not feel like orange deck. Or orange deck, orange stake. Sorry, there's no orange deck. Closer to gold than orange. I was thinking either gold. Oh, if you guys could hear the wind right now, the wind's insane outside. Once again, we're in the red and blue. And now blue doesn't look good. Gold or red? Make it gold. So gold isn't torture. Red, to be honest. I'm torn on either of these. Anyone want to play Balatro? If you're coming in here upset that I don't have the game up when we're working on a challenge that's going to be a long running challenge that I want to get my community's feedback on, you're in the wrong place. Okay, Murph, ask yourself, do you really want to torture yourself and not have blueprint on orange deck, or keep your sanity with a retrigger? I mean, I have Yorick. I have, like, this is plenty for orange. Like, I mean, it's not, don't get me wrong, it's not. This is not plenty. But I can get a bunch of glass. I can level up my hands like crazy. I can get a lot of mult by fixing my deck. Honestly, this can carry a good bit. Yorick's here, like, you know. And I can like, here's the thing. I can reuse these if I want. I don't have to, like, never use them again. Once they get a purple sticker on them for this, I can reuse Sixth Sense. I can reuse Photo. But what do we think for Brainstorm? Red or gold? I'm not going to do a poll. 1 in chat for red, 2 in chat for gold. Are you not allowed to mark them by finishing them? Or not use them? Can you have duplicates? What do you mean by duplicates? So here's the general rules. I cannot sticker anything outside of its allotted sticker. So, like, I can't get gold on Yorick. I can't get I can't get red on Lucky Cat. I can't get black steak on Perkio. But what I was thinking, to make this a little bit easier, because it doesn't have to be like a Suffer Core challenge. It doesn't have to be Suffer Core. This isn't the Dan Giesling stream. I can use blueprint on all these decks. I just have to, whenever I get it on blue, I can't use it on anything else. Yeah, selling before the sticker, exactly. I can use whatever Joker I want up until ante 8, and then I have to sell. If I gold sticker any of the other Jokers that aren't in gold sticker, I have to reset the profile. So Showman on gold. Oh yeah, I can get multiple copies. Yeah. I can have 3 Yorks if I want. I can have, you know, 3 bananas, something like that. We can get another banana. Yeah, absolutely. I'm allowed to use other Jokers on different stakes. I just can't sticker them. Why only 3 bananas? You make a good point. 5 bananas it is. I just can't sticker them. So that's why I was saying, like, and I don't think I would need blueprint anywhere lower than here for obvious reasons. Like, there's a lot of very strong stuff, and low stakes I can basically just run. I'm basically going to be running all of this, a lot of this, like it's Jokerless. It's going to be very much hand level. It's going to very much be like glass and lucky cards and enhancements, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, like 4 oak spam basically. But what I was thinking though, like if I let's say that I sticker I blue sticker Constellation. If Constellation comes up on any of these lower stakes where it's not going to replace the sticker, I can still use it. I can even win with it. Because I don't think this needs to be Suffer Core. The end goal is just to get the matching stickers. But if I get a sticker that doesn't match, I have to reset the profile. I think that's the cut line here. Because it doesn't need to be impossible. It just needs to be challenging. I think this is going to be challenging enough without trying to lock out stuff. You know? But like I can't use constant, like this right here. What am I doing? How did I even do that? Give me my pencil. This is going to be the difficult stuff. These are going to be these are going to be the difficult ones for sure. All this over here is free, basically. Gold is going to be torture. Orange is going to be torture. Blue, there's a lot of stuff in blue that I can use for a lot of this stuff. That's very strong. Like Constellation comes up a good bit. I can use Constellation. We got pants. We got scaling malt. We got good chips. We got blueprint. We got some money in here. We have some planet levels in here. Like square is going to carry a lot of blue stake. Purple, orange, and gold are going to be a nightmare because honestly, gold's going to be hard. As long as I can find hit the road, it's not that big a deal. I can just reset for like rare skips. I think purple's probably going to be the hardest. There's no X malt in here other than photo. There's not a lot in purple. Purple's going to be tough. Which is where like maybe I take a Constellation all the way up until ante 8 and maybe I'm suited well enough that I can, you know, get something knocked out with what I have here. Yeah, photo dusk possibly, or dusk with some glass cards will work. You can still use gold ones in purple by these rules, right? Yes, I can. I can still use gold and orange in purple. So if we're all cool with that, I'm now happy you have an art channel on your server. I'm glad you like it. If there's anything else you guys want to see in the Discord, please let me know. I know we're not very active in the Discord, but I'm trying to make it a little bit more homey for the people that do want to hang out and contribute and chat in the Discord. What decks are usable for purple? Plasma could work because it's technically got some purple in it, but mostly Magic and Zodiac. I'm not using Nebula for anything. Nebula can kiss my ass. But would we rather lock these to decks, or would we rather just let me play whatever deck I want? So you're fine with the sticker lower than its target showing up on it? Yes, I am. I'm okay with that. As long as the final result is the appropriate sticker for it, that's what matters to me. If we can pick orange, we can do decks. What do you mean? If we can pick orange, we can do decks. It makes more sense to finish the gold sticker first? No. Not entirely. Because I will be spending forever trying to reset for this stuff, basically. Like, I'm going to have to use Hit the Road and the order probably for every run. And then just taking one of these along for the ride with us, which is going to be a nightmare. Once that's done, we have free reign. That's true, but I don't really plan on using any of these for the lower stakes anyways, because I don't really need them. Like, I'm not going to be taking a Hit the Road on the white stake run, probably. Well, maybe idle. You know, I'm sorry for trying to take Hit the Road away from gold stake. That's the other side too. I was trying to protect it a little bit because I need some X malt outside of the order. This is going to be a nightmare. This is going to be the hardest part. This and purple, I think, are going to be the hardest. Orange is going to be pretty hard too. Don't get me wrong. Makes more sense to finish the gold sticker first. I am going to take whatever I can take. Which is why I don't necessarily want to lock it to decks. Even though the original idea was that it also locks to decks. The problem with that is that I'll basically have to do a C+ run with a lot of things that I don't want to do. So I'm going to use an unlocked account because I would have to unlock all the jokers. I would have to unlock all the decks, and that would take so much longer. So we're just going to have to sacrifice decks not being stickered. Because that's going to be a nightmare, and I really don't want to do that. I would say that you play the decks independently from the stakes. I mean, cool concept, but it's a real pain in the butt. Exactly. Because, like, I'll have to take yellow sticker or yellow deck all the way up to gold stake. I'd have to unlock all these jokers. I'll basically just be playing an entire 100% run again. And I mostly just... The end goal is just to get the stickers. Because you can C++ without C plussing. You can C++ without getting a gold sticker on any deck but one. Yeah, it would be a good challenge to see if somebody could do that, but that's not me. I think this is enough of like a starting point where this will still be, I think, entertaining to watch. Is there not an unlock all for jokers and difficulties? But no, unlock all unlocks everything. Stakes, decks, jokers, the whole 9 yards. So like when you open it up, I think it just gives you an automatic gold sticker on all the decks. At least I think. I'd have to double check. But either way, like if I did it from like a pure non-unlocked profile to get stickers on the decks too, I would have to unlock all jokers, all stakes, all decks. Well, not all stakes, but all decks, and that would just be a nightmare. Like, I don't want to do that. The main goal for me is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody, but the second main goal for me is just to get the matching stickers on the jokers. I think it does on the decks, doesn't it, Lars? If it doesn't, then we can try it. But I think the main goal for me is to just to get the stickers on the jokers. If you play on a stake on an unlocked profile, you get the stickers. Yeah. Unrelated, I like the music. It's vibey. This is Stream Beats by Harris Heller, and the album is called Groove. Yeah, it would take ages if we try to do it by the deck too. So I'm executive decision time. I'm just going for the jokers. It's already going to take as long as it's going to anyways. So I'm just going to go for the jokers. And if you guys are cool with me playing whatever deck I want to, I'm cool with it as well. We can use the individual decks, but we don't necessarily have to stake them. But this is already going to take a long time. This is a harder C++. Lars, I thought unlocking all gives an automatic gold sticker on all the decks because we unlock them all, and the only way to unlock them all is to win, right? Let's just open it up. Let's just open up the game. I mean, I think we got a good. Okay, so it doesn't give stickers. Okay. But either way, we'll figure this out on Friday. Like this part of it, I feel like the deck matching is gonna be like what's orange sticker? What's gonna be? What are we gonna use for orange? We don't even have a deck for orange, because we can't use it for yellow, because that's gold. Abandoned is more red than it is orange. Like if I bring up this color wheel, oh no, this is a little orange. Yeah, this is orange. Never mind. You're not going to make me play only abandoned orange stake. Don't make me do that. Don't make me do that. That's so rude. That's so damn rude. Because this is already going to be hard. Stop smiling. Stop smiling. Do not smile at me. It'd be really funny though. It'd be really hard. Okay, question. Can I use painted for any of them? What was that music? So here's the other thing. Chat, here's the other thing. A couple of these decks cross over. Like, what's Anaglyph? I can't use Anaglyph for anything but white. Checker deck also works on black stake. Ghost deck can also work on gold. Because checker can be red or black. Erratic can be one of 3 colors. Pain's probably the best deck for this since you don't want to use many jokers anyways. True. What's anaglyph? Is it white, red, or blue? Any deck that has a color in it? But like, what's the end goal for these decks supposed to be? Obviously, like green is green, blue is blue, yellow is yellow, black is black. But like, this can be gold or blue. This can be green, purple, or black. This can be, I don't know what. This can be purple or gold. This can be purple or gold. You know? So we're kind of like, that kind of limits things. Oops. As to like what counts for what. Because once I white stake anaglyph, I can never use it again. I cannot change the color of it if we decide that that's the sticker for it. So like, what are these going to be? This obviously is blue. This is gold. This is green. This is black. Is this blue? Is this gold? This would make gold stake a lot easier. This can be orange. This can be blue. This can be gold. This can be red. This can be red. This can be blue. This can be white. This can be purple. This can be gold. This is orange. This can be red or black. This can be purple. This can be gold. Obviously red is red up here. This can be green. This can be purple. This can be black. Here we go again. This is why the dex part is a little rough. Yeah, what's plasma? Plasma's red. Plasma's purple. Plasma blue. We're gonna be voting all over again. We're not gonna be playing any games tonight. Plasma balls got him. How dare you? How actually dare you? The balancing is purple, so plasma has to be purple. Don't make me play plasma purple deck. Or plasma purple stake. Don't make me do that. Your Honor, I'm just a little stinker. What's the reverse of striking it from the record? Make that the record. Zodiac could be white. Maybe. I think we're getting into some weird territory when it comes to this, because like Ghost deck would be gold for sure. Zodiac can be white. That's what YouTube said. I don't see there's more purple. It would have to be purple or gold. Because YouTube also said white, but it has to be purple or gold, I feel. Been a minute since I played Balala. My Steam decided to pull a funny and delete my save profiles on the game that I had downloaded on my computer. Time to restart the saves from the top, ball up top. I literally typed this and said nah and deleted it. Okay, here's what we'll do. Chat, join the Discord, ! Discord. We will discuss this in the Balatro chat, whether we want to do this for stakes as well. If you don't want to join the Discord, that's fine. We're gonna decide what we do with the decks in the Discord, and that's gonna be the cut line. And then we're gonna start this on Friday, or maybe we'll start it next Monday. I don't know which. I do agree that having the aesthetic stickers on the decks is also nice, but that's gonna make things very limiting, I think. You're stuck with me. 5 years of save data gone, but Balatro's only been out for 2. Yeah, Dolly, sometimes on Twitch you just gotta let it fly. I said what did I say earlier today? I said something on Twitch earlier today in Amy's chat that was just, it was something about Locktober again. I gotta stop making that joke. Trust me, it's not that great. The restraint is held together with bubblegum and paper clips. Oh, it deleted everything on Steam? Did you not have cloud saves backed up? Oh, 5 years of Terraria. Oof. 07s. I'm sorry about that. Add near perfection on Terraria. Oof. Wait, did it reset your achievements too? Shouldn't have reset your achievements. Maybe you logged into the wrong account or something? That is weird. So chat, what do we think? I got absolutely vilified for a joke I made in the Balatro Discord recently. Okay, Lars. I'm going to play devil's advocate. I'm going to play both sides here. And I said as much. I said, I don't know if you saw this, but I did say this. I was like, first off, just seeing it at face value, it is a joke that was not great. It wasn't like a heinous joke or anything. Like you didn't say anything like terrible, but I can see it as somebody that like reads a lot of things with no verbal context, how that could be taken negatively. And also everybody else just like ran with it and was weird about it. Outside of Thunk, because like I understand where he was coming from on that. But I was like, Lars is chill. I've worked with him many times. He's a regular in my chat. Like I'm vouching for Lars. He didn't mean anything by it. But like it is very hard to read context on the internet, which is why you see a lot of streamers just like, you know, guns blazing the first time somebody says anything out of I mean, I do it too. Like when someone came in here earlier was like, anyone planning on playing Balatro today? I'm like, okay, all right. How do I take this? It's a first time chatter. They're coming in asking me to like, where's Balatro? I'm doing something with my community right now for content that we can all enjoy later. So to me, when I read that, I'm like, that one rubbed me the wrong way. That one went against the grain. Maybe they were just asking if anybody wants to play Balatro multiplayer, but I fired from the hip, you know? So while I don't think it was a terrible joke, I can see how it could be taken out of context, but everybody else just kind of piled on, and it was like they were being kind of cringe, like straight up. Like the people that were just piling on, they were being cringe. But especially for somebody that like really values their privacy, I can see how at face value he took it that way. So, but I wouldn't worry about that too much. People forget. It's the internet. Despite what like a lot of people may think, you're gonna replay that in your mind a lot more than anybody else is. And if they do, they're just being weird. So I wouldn't worry about it. You're cool. You're chill. I know you. You're good. I didn't see the joke, but I will say Balatro Discord feels slightly different vibe from Balatro streaming Discords. I mean, that's because it is. That is a public server with 170,000 people in it, and there are definitely going to be a lot of people in there that are of the age and of the mindset that everything is a meme, everything on the internet is whatever. I can say whatever, I can do whatever I want. I'm gonna get offended by this. I'm gonna not get offended by this. I'm gonna take things personal. I'm not gonna take things personal. Like it's a very different vibe in a general server as opposed to like a catered community. Because like if you come into my Discord and you're just like chilling and hanging out, we all pretty much understand how we're gonna operate in my Discord. If you go into Doc's Discord, it's a different vibe in Doc's Discord, you know? if you're in a general, a public one, it's way different. There's no real culture inside of a large, like on that level with that many active people. There's not the same type of culture inside of that as opposed to like a YouTuber's or like just a community that you've built yourself Discord. It's gonna be different. Yeah, there's too many people for it to like homogenize into something that everybody vibes with, because there's gonna be somebody new coming in all the time and being weird or like, you know, posting in the wrong spot, or like a weird bot, or somebody DMing you about art, like, you know, all sorts of things. Because I don't know how many times that I got DMs from people in the Balatro that were just like bots from the Balatro server being like, hey, I noticed that you stream. Would you like some graphic art for your Twitch live stream? And I'm like, blocked. Call Balatro a Discord. Call the Balatro Discord a mozzarella the way it's uncultured. That's a cheese joke that if I was a little bit more cultured myself, I'd probably appreciate more, but I didn't realize that mozzarella wasn't cultured. Man, this Murphy guy talks a lot. I kid. What's up? So it's sorry that it's not a Balatro stream per se. But we're planning out our next big challenge, which is Polychrompletionist, where we're getting all matching stickers on aesthetically pleasing Jokers. So these are all the reds, these are all the greens, and so on and so forth. But now we're discussing stickering decks, which we got to figure out some blue, yellow, green, red, abandon. Those make sense. Black makes sense. But ghost and magic and zodiac and anaglyph and checkered and erratic and painted and plasma need some discussion, and nebula as well. Did we decide brainstorm? No, we didn't. I think we're going gold on brainstorm though. Are we okay with going gold on brainstorm, guys? Can I have gold on brainstorm? Can you give me that? Okay, thank you. Krish has spoken for the entire audience, and I'm going with that. If you really want, I mean, I need something over here, right? I think gold fits the most, because gold is also very close to, or it's very close to the same color as certificate, and if certificate's gold, then brainstorm feels gold. Here's what we'll do. We'll sleep on the deck ideas. We will because here's the other problem. I don't want to have to play every single deck. Like, I really don't want to play Nebula on anything, especially purple. But like, purple makes the most sense for Nebula. Take it easy, Bygone. Thanks for hanging out. I'd rather you enjoy it than being angry at the decks. If we get some of the decks as a side effect, then we'll do that. We'll do that, okay? But like, let's just have fun. It'll be Polychrompletionist for the Jokers. Plasma purple, I'm just saying. I mean, I could see it. I get the argument of like the balancing of the chips for sure. A little bit. I think red still has a horse in this race, but meanwhile, me making modded Joker ideas. Also, chat, there is an announcement for the Joker Jam on Wednesday. The rules and everything else will be revealed. I'm making a video tomorrow that'll be up on Wednesday, so keep an eye out for that. If you want to join the C-Lab Joker Jam, the mod jam, we have a theme and we have a name, but we're not revealing it until April 1st. That way nobody has time to plan anything. But the theme, I'll give you a hint. If you have any ideas for that theme, I think you're going to like it a lot. God, that's a lot of swearing for a Joker Jam. Listen, this is an adult stream. We say things like heck and darn and dang. Okay? I feel so informed. I'm doing my part. All right, chat. As much as I would love to play some games, I'm still not feeling too hot, and I didn't expect this to take as long as it would. But I appreciate everybody voting. I think this is a good lay of the land in terms of what we want to do. So we will start this on Friday. And what we'll do is every stream, I will let chat vote on what color of the rainbow that we're going to work on that day. Does that sound good? That way everybody's a part of it. And we can say, you know what? Friday is red day. Monday, we're going to do black steak. So we'll try to like focus on specific ones, or we can just go from start to finish. We can either vote on what colors we want to do for the day, or we can start at white steak and move our way forward. What I will say is if I'm going to be doing legendaries, I will be using brainstorm. I don't care. I am not going to hunt for legendaries because the only surefire way of finding them is on gold stake, and I'm not doing that. Luminary, thank you for the 350 bits. I appreciate that a lot. I thought this was a family-friendly show. You're heckin' wrong. It's not. But I will be using brainstorm. And what I will say is, if orange steak is more than I want to deal with, I'll just brainstorm all of orange steak. I don't care. I don't care. I will give it a good old college try. But if orange steak just becomes impossible to like win, I'm just gonna brainstorm it, get a York, and then we're just gonna do it that way. I don't care. I want to have fun. I want to be challenged, but I don't want this to just like, I don't want to hate myself for doing this. So if you guys are fine with that, that's fine. If you're not fine with it, take it to the subreddit. I don't have a subreddit though. But yeah, shoot the moon abandoned deck is Pog. That's gonna suck. That's why like the deck part of it is gonna be a nightmare, because like how the hell I'm gonna have to have so many. Well, I guess I can if I get Vagabond, I can strength up some queens pretty easily. But that's gonna be a nightmare. It looks miserable. Neat challenge. When I first announced this after C++, Bear was in chat, and Bear said I wouldn't even do this. And Bear is like the king of like pound your head against the wall challenge runs. But I think this will be fun. It gives us something to consistently do between now and whenever the update comes out, outside of just like gold stake stuff. We'll still do gold stake streaks and things like that, but we'll have our Polychrompletionist days. We'll have our modded days and stuff like that. So also, chat, we hate Murphy. Don't give anybody ideas. Some people will actually do that. I've seen what some people have said in other Reddits and in the Balatro Discord. So don't give any people any ideas. But also, I'm working on a new mod. Some people might already know what it is. Don't say what it is if you already know. Whatever happens in that server where we're talking about it, leave it there, because it's going to be a surprise for everyone else. But we have a new mod that I just got sent to me today that I need to test, and it is the most peak thing that I've ever done in my life, and I didn't do it. Shout out to Thunder Edge for doing all the work, but it's gonna be fun, and you will see it next month. No, it's not Balatro. You'll see it next month. You'll see it in April, I promise. No, it's not Murph Latro. I am still working on some edits to the decks and stuff, to where we have our own version of like jokers and stuff like that. So we will have a reskin Murph mod where Hack is me. Like I've already showed you guys some of these, right? You guys have already seen them. Here, I'll just you can see it in the art channel in the Discord, but like here is Scary Face. Like this is gonna be our Scary Face. So like it'll still match with Polychrompletionist, but we might not have it on while we do Polychrompletionist. I don't know. But like this is gonna be our Scary Face. This is going to be our this is going to be our lucky cat. This is going to be our hack. This is going to be our Cloud9. So like I'm still working on that too. It's going to take a while. I'm working on a cola edit that looks like the new Coke advertisement from the 80s. But why are these photos of a monitor? Because I took pictures from my iPad because it was quicker for me to take pictures and use that to post in Discords than for me to export and screenshot and upload through iPad Discord, because I hate iPad OS. I hate iPad OS with a passion. I hate iOS with a passion. So it was just easier for me to take pictures like a boomer on my phone and just post them that way. But they'll all be high res eventually. I'm still working on them though. Murphy's Peak, what do you mean? Comfort streamer? I appreciate that. I'm gonna be honest, I've had a really bad day in terms of content. Things have not performed the way I anticipated them performing, so I'm a little bummed about it, but it is what it is. Even if one person watches, it's better than zero, so I can be a little bit bummed about how things perform, but you know, overall I can't be too upset, because at the end of the day we still have all of y'all here hanging out and vibing with me for this silly little thing that I'm going to be doing. And whether it's 50 people or 5,000 people, I got to stop beating myself up about numbers, which is very hard to do, because better number or bigger number, better person, you know? But I appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm going to go ahead and skedaddle so I can eat dinner at a normal time. Part of the reason why I've been feeling so bad is that like my diet has been absolute garbage and it's all my own fault. So we're working to make myself better, both mentally and physically. And the past couple weeks have just been kind of a down time for me. But I got Danny. She's the GOAT. She keeps me moving forward. And I got you guys. Whether you're here all the time or you're here once every year, I appreciate you nonetheless. But before I get too sappy, I'm gonna go ahead and dip. YouTube, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate all the input on the YouTube side. Thanks for voting in the polls. Go watch today's YouTube videos. Keep an eye out for an announcement video on Wednesday for the mod jam. And I will catch you guys later, YouTube. Thanks so much.